When I was reinventing my identity and designing the woman I wanted to be in the next chapter of my life, I designed her to be someone who could accept things and move on with her life. I used to be a woman who couldn't accept the reality of her life. I couldn't accept that the relationship was no longer working. I couldn't accept that this job was no longer for me. I couldn't accept that I was overweight and unhealthy. I couldn't accept that I had like a drinking problem. I couldn't accept that this friend was not a good person to me. Like, there were so many things I couldn't accept. And I kept holding on to these things, hoping that things would change, or that my perception was wrong, or that something in life would change to make the situation better. And because I kept holding on to these things, instead of accepting these things for what they were at that time, what happened was I caused a lot of friction and stress in my life, a lot of emotional damage with myself. I put myself in a mental prison. And it's all because I did this to myself. These things that were happening were things that were outside my control. And as long as I was able to accept them, I could move on with my life. But because I couldn't accept them, I kept staying stuck in this space that I wasn't happy in. And it really delayed all my blessings, and it really delayed my growth, and it really delayed a better life for me. And so when I designed the woman I wanted to be, that was one thing I wanted to change. But that took a lot of practice. It was a skill that I had to build and strengthen so that when I am encountering things, I know that I have to be able to move on quickly and not dwell on it. And I realized that it's because my energy is precious. My time is valuable. I deserve much better than putting myself in a situation that I can't control or that's no longer good for me or causing friction in my life just because I couldn't accept the reality of it. Now I'm a person where I just accept things. If this person is not for me, then I move on from it. If this situation is not what I want to experience, I move on from it. If this opportunity is not the right thing for me, I don't dwell on it or linger on it. I move on from it. Practicing acceptance, you remove that blockage. By removing that blockage, what happens is your life starts to accelerate. Your blessing starts to accelerate. The right path for you starts to accelerate. So acceptance is the power here. And if you can practice acceptance this year, watch how fast your life changes for you.